Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is on brooches, and I figured I would make this video because I wear them so often, and I know that they're having a comeback, but I've never really stopped wearing them. My inspiration has always been my grandmother and the brooches that I acquired from my grandmother. Now I'm wearing one of hers. This is a gorgeous brooch that I have worn over the years, especially in the winter time though. I primarily wear brooches in the winter time on sweaters like this and no necklace. It depends. If it's a smaller necklace, then I can definitely combine it. If it's a small brooch, sorry, I can combine it with a necklace, but has its own importance, and so I wanted to give it, life and the possibility to just, shine on its own. And I wear them on coats and jackets. I don't wear jackets anymore, but primarily it's some kind of important piece. And for example, this sweater is quite important because of the neck. So it has balance, basically. So yeah, they've, always been in the high fashion collections, but now more than ever, they're cool. The it girl wears brooches, but there's a whole history behind brooches. First of all, like I said, my grandmother was a big brooch wearer, and she had a lot of brooches, and that I've passed down onto me. Some my mother has, some I got, this one being the first one. I really love this because it's the choice of the colors together with the green and purple are some of the colors that are just so complementary to each other, and I just they go with a lot of the pieces that I have, especially this sweater. But you would not wear this kind of brooch on a very light summer fabric. It's a bit too heavy. So you would tend to go for something more airy. So this is another brooch that I have. And this was my mother's, actually. I think it was my mother's. And I remember her wearing it in the 70s. She has some pictures with it in the 70s, and she would wear it on a kind of a dusty blue jacket. Hopefully I can remember to go and look for that picture. But anyway, very delicate. So this is more suitable for maybe a summer, like a jacket or something light, like coprispalle, I don't know, something that covers your shoulder, like a little light jacket, or even on a t-shirt. I wear things on a t-shirt. In fact, this big it's a faux leather. I think it's for faux leather. Yeah, it's gorgeous in the wintertime, but also in the summertime. And I find that the color can also be worn in the summer. Obviously, these big flowers had their big comeback with Sex and the City. This was, all the rage back in the early 2000s. And so there's if you go to shops now, I got this in a store last year. They're always there. And I just wear them like an accessory. Obviously, you have to be careful when you wear such a big flower like this, the necklace that goes with it. You can definitely wear something, but I would make it more dainty with, such a big piece, even with this. And then another brooch that I've always worn over the years is this one. This is Bakelite, and it's from Angela Caputi. Angela Caputi is a designer from Florence that I have had a lot of you know, necklaces. Where am I now? Oh yeah, I put them away. Anyway, my necklaces are from Angela Caputi. I don't wear them anymore because they're big and chunky. I had a bracelet from her, but I've always kept this. Now, this is also very, very, let me just put it like this, extremely nice on coats. I wear this in the wintertime on my coats, not on sweaters, because it's very heavy, so it can pull the sweater down. So I would wear something more light on sweaters. This is not too light, but it doesn't pull it down. This is very heavy, so on coats is, on jackets and coats, this is gorgeous. I just love it. I love the whole, this whole line. I mean, it's a little bit old, but I mean, anyway, another small one that is together with this one. This is also, I believe it was my mom's. And this is enamel. So the enamel has worn off a bit, but I find it gorgeous, gorgeous for the summertime. You can also pair both. You can actually put more than one together. Look how nice this combination. So almost you can create like a painting on your shirt, like a summer garden. Look how pretty it is. Nobody thinks of doing this, but you know, instead of necklaces, you can definitely have your own little picture painted, like a garden or something, or whatever you have. You can, you know, create your own painting. So brooches can be used in a variety of creative ways. And the last one that I'll show you, it's on my coat. I wear it on my coat. This is my coat for the winter time. You might have seen it on some Instagram pictures. It's from Nina Kendoza. I love her stuff. And this is the brooch that I have on. So basically this was my grandmother's, and this is all gold. And inside it had two gold medals. I think one was like an old dollar, or I don't know, it was like an American medallion of some sort. And anyway, she had two of them inside. So this brooch is very well made. You know, back when things were made in a certain way. You have to like lift this to open it. And so I thought it was just a little bit too much on an everyday basis to wear a brooch with two gold medals inside that each are very, you know, important. So I removed them. I made this more light and airy. And so I can wear it without a problem. And then the two medals, I had them made in like pendants, so I can either wear them on my, like as a bracelet, a pendant on the bracelet, or a pendant, you know, as a necklace pendant. So this is also a great idea. So, you know, I invite you to do the same thing. If you have brooches that are just too much, if you can remove or replace some of the things, definitely, if you have a good jeweler that does that, go right ahead. But anyway, so I wanted to really quickly make this video on brooches because they never are talked about, and I find them extremely important if you want to elevate your style, that's for sure. And yeah, that's it. The makeup that I have on is all of the makeup that is part of my 2026 empties. I have the foundation, the powder, the blush, just everything. And of course I didn't include like, you know, eye products or eyebrow products, mascara, but they're gonna go into the basket of my 2026 empties. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, feel free to leave your comments and tell me your stories about brooches and if you wear them or if you would ever wear them in the future. All right guys, see you in the next one.